Alrighty then, we're gonna get right into this because, you know, it's the morning, I gotta get to my job, and so much stuff just got dropped in one point. So let's go through the normal spiel real quick as soon as possible. If you like the content, think about subscribing to UniX DBS, and if you haven't already gone to the Facebook group and joined it, the Dragon Ball Super card game discussion group, you should, because it is the largest forum for our game. So today we got the massive bombshell. All right, we've got Vicious Rejuvenation as the new set. They just released the set. They released a whole bunch of cards. They did it like on the sneakiest of disses, and it is wild. Like there's a whole trailer here. I'm not actually gonna go through it. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not gonna go through it. There's actually just so much in here. This is a whole 5-minute video, and all I want to say is I'm actually really proud of myself because I called a fair amount of stuff in here. Now, there's some stuff that hit me like left field, like don't get me wrong, super left field. In fact, so left field I forgot to turn on this other light, but it's actually really cool. Like even though I missed on some of the leaders, there are some themes in here that match the leaders that I was like talking about. So I'm actually very happy about that in the future, for future speculation and whatnot. But you can see art has Gogeta on it. It's kind of wild. You got that Xeno Slug, Mechagabora. Now that's Gohanks from Heroes, the fusion of Gohan and Trunks. And then there's Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So there's gonna be a lot of cards here that are gonna be cool. So looking at the developer notes, all right, this is just, look at this. Okay, this is cool. I'm gonna go into this. So just reading this real quick, and there'll be links to everything in the description. So we have a lot to show you with this installment. Let's begin the latest edition of the Unison Warrior series for the set release of January 2021. We developed the set to be tons of fun with both returning players and those who are just starting out, so it's a great opportunity for your friends to give the game a try. This developer's note will go over a general outline of the set, and we'll follow up with some specific deck information. The release is centered on the storyline of Mechagobora's impending resurrection, so it's got plenty of formidable foes who have returned to their prime, resurrected or changed forms, and powered up. This title is inspired by Mechagobora himself. Vicious Rejuvenation. With this release, the Shadow Dragons have been gathering since Set 1, Rise of the Unison Warrior, have now assembled. The long-awaited Mega Shinra makes his first appearance here, heralding the completion of the Shadow Dragon deck. The set introduces the keyword Rejuvenate, which is highly unique even when compared to other existing keywords. The powerful skill gives Unison cards a life recovery effect. Oof, the very first for DBS card games. So there we have it, life will be coming back. Leaders seeking a new way to get stronger now have an incredible assistance from the Unison Warriors. If you'd like to learn more about the keyword skill, just check out the previously posted video. So let's roll down here, okay? Cards that rejuvenate are Red, King Piccolo. All right, look, I'm just saying, I called that. Blue, Januba. I wasn't sure if they're gonna put Januba here in the deck. I didn't think he'd be Zeno because he kind of loses his like ball really early if you pay attention. Like he gets absorbed by Xeno Majin Buu, but it looks like they're putting him in here in blue. So I definitely was wrong with Turles being in blue. It's kind of sad. Green Slug with Rejuvenation. Not gonna lie, you boy called that. Turles, I expected him to be in here with the ball. I just didn't expect it to be here. Now yellow, Frieza and Shadow Dragons. That is actually very interesting. I didn't expect Frieza to get thrown in here. However, Shadow Dragons, I expected, you know, there to be a rejuvenation card, 100%. Then black, Shroom and Salsa, Gogeta Xeno, and Gohank Xeno. Okay, so I thought there was gonna be a Mechagobora leader. I'm not gonna lie, unless they were gonna have a Unison Warrior set 4. I thought there was gonna be a, actually, you know what, real quick, let's just check that. Like, we already have, yep, Unison Warrior set 4. Okay, all right, I'm out of here. Yeah, okay, so there will be a Mechagobora leader, just don't worry about it. So yeah, quite the lineup of powerful players. There's especially a large number of anticipated cards in this set, and they're putting out some crazy things. Launch in red, keeping red as the Dragon Ball themed. I thought it was going to be Kid Goku, but I did say that they were keeping it in the Dragon Ball theme. Seems to be their thing. Turles in green, Piccolo in blue. That's definitely crazy, and Whis in yellow. All right, there's sure to be a character that you're looking for. So the box topper is a revival pack. You can see this real quick. You got Shroom and Salsa. Gogeta is back again. Omega Shenron and Turles is the set. I don't know. I think Omega Shenron is a really cool like poster here for the set, but not much past that. You got the premium set. Look at that Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 sneaking over there. And you got the ultimate deck that has Tello on it. Okay. So looking at this, look at this. Red is King Piccolo Saga. King Piccolo returns to his youth and Launch gets her long-awaited leader card, okay? Now we're gonna zoom in because you have to kind of actually pump this up to actually read this. Launch on her front side, right? Once per turn when you combo a card, draw. Cool. When a card in your life is flipped face up by one of your red card skills, you may flip this card over. If you do, draw one card and you can flip your leader card to its front for the turn. Oh. Okay. Alright. Then you've got Launch, nothing to sneeze at. 10k. When this card attacks, choose up to one of your opponent's cards and it gets minus 5,000 power for the duration of the battle. Auto, once per turn when you combo, draw a card. When a card in your life is flipped face up on one of your red card skills, you may flip this card over. If you do, draw one card and you can't flip your leader card to the back for the turn. Okay. So it's weird because it's saying you can flip your leader card over. Okay, and this is the front, but it's saying you can't flip her. Okay, so Launch will do her sneeze mechanic and go back and forth. Okay, that's actually really cool. Now it's weird because she draws once per turn. She combos and she can draw there. Okay, but then she can also draw when she puts a card face up in her life. All right, so this is gonna be very interesting. This is gonna be very interesting. But she will flip back and forth, and it looks like she can draw 2 per turn, at the cost of having, just lower attack. A Chew. Activate battle. If your leader card is red Earthling only, you can choose one of your opponent's battle cards with 10,000 power or less, KO it, then combo with up to 1 red launch card in your drop area. Okay, so that's kind of like a super combo, actually. It's just kind of strong. So we are going to just get over the fact that this doesn't have Awaken. It's the first leader card without Awaken. Then we're gonna go over, look at this, Bulma Confident Friend. That is actually really cool art. When this card is played, draw 1 card. If your leader card is a red Earthling only with 10,000 power or less, when this card is used in a combo, flip up to 1 card in your life face up. At the end of the turn, flip all face up cards in your life face down. That's hot. You got the SR Goku here. Auto, red 2. If your leader card is a red Earthling only, when this card in your life is flipped face up by one of your red card skills, you may place the top card of your deck into your life, and then play this card face up in your life, or from your life. If you didn't play a card, flip this face up card in your drop area from your life. Oh. Place this card into your drop area. So you can't just gain life, like, you're not gonna just gain life, go plus on this card, but you can switch out of life and then play this card. Auto, once per turn when your opponent activates a counter skill, deal 1 damage to him. Alright, I'm for this. This is really weird. I'm wondering how this is gonna work out, but this is really weird. Then you have cards like this. Bulma, she's a 1-drop. Blocker, auto once per turn. If your leader card is a red Earthling only with 1,000 power or less, when a marker is removed from this card by an opponent's attack, flip 1 card in your life face up. And at the end of the turn, flip all. Okay, so this is gonna be just a font of leader flipping. And it's kind of cool because you can even Awaken on your opponent's turn. That's not a stipulation. So this deck will be drawing a lot of cards just off the rip. If your leader card is the red Earthling only card, you may choose 1 card in your hand and place it into your life. If you do, add 1 card from your life to your hand. Okay. So if you see something in your life that you desperately need, you can swap it out. Launch, Brown County's Most Wanted. Unique and critical. She's a 3-drop. Auto, red, place this card. Yeah, okay. So basically, when your leader card is flipped to the backside, you may play this card from your hand for 1 energy. Neato. And when this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with 15k power or less, and KO it, because she's got the Thule on her. So it'd be like that. Moving forward, we got Piccolo. Look at this. You start the game with 6 life. How strange. When this card attacks, you may choose up to 1 red Namekian or Demon Clan card in your hand and place it in your life face up. If you do, add 1 card from your life to your hand. Okay, so you're still not getting around 6 life. When your life is at 2 or less and you have 2 or more life flipped face up, or you have 2 or more of your life face flip up. Wow. Flipped face up. Woo! Yeah, you can flip it over and you can draw 3 cards and then place the top card of your deck into your life and flip this card over. Wild. And then use 15k. When this card attacks, choose up to 3 red Namekian or Demon Clan cards from your hand and place them into your life face up. Then add that many cards from your life to your hand. If you have a red Namekian or Demon Clan cards flipped face up in your life, place the top card of your deck into your life face up, and then combo with one face up red Namekian card from your life. Oh my gosh, okay, this is getting wild. If they add a Namekian super combo, this is going to be disgustingly bad. So this is just crazy. Tambourine, Reign of Terror, yeah, you know. You gotta add at the end of the battle where this card is used in combo from your life, play this card, okay. If your leader card is red, King Piccolo card, and you have either 3 or more face-up cards in your life, or a red Unison card in play with cards under it. When this card attacks, switch it to active mode, and it gains plus 5,000. That's strong. Attack of the Demon Clan. If your leader card is red King Piccolo card, place 1 red Demon Clan card with an energy cost of 3 or less from your deck in your life face up. Then combo with 1 red face up Demon Clan card in your life. And then shuffle your deck. So if you don't have a face up Demon card clan, right? Yep, you have to put it up. Okay, cool. So they make it so that you can't just like add it and not do anything. And you even have Unison cards, right? Piccolo, Descendant of the King. When your opponent activates a counter skill, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and with 15k power or less, and KO it. That's destructive, and it's not even on a once per turn. So that's a really gross. Really incentive for red to get up in them cheeks. +1, activate main, draw 1 card. Okay, that's what red needs. Activate main, choose up to one of your red battle cards, energy cost of 3 or less, choose all of your opponent's battle cards and power less than or equal to the chosen cards and KO them. This card gains Rejuvenate once per turn to remove 2 markers from this card for the turn. Okay. So you can remove markers and put, alright. Symbol. At the end of the card where this card is used in a combo from your life, play this card. Bet. Activate main once per turn. If your leader card is a red King Piccolo card, choose it to one of your red Unison cards with Rejuvenate and skill text. You may place 1 red Demon Clan card from your drop area under it. If you do, draw a card and add 1 marker to the chosen Unison. Look at that power play right there. Alright, we like that. And then moving on, you got a King Piccolo Evil Dictator. Deflect, double strike, dual attack. When this card is removed from your battle area by a skill or KO'd, play up to 1 red face up Piccolo Jr. card with energy cost of 4 or less from your life. Activate main red. If your leader card is a red King Piccolo card and you choose any number of red Demon Clan cards in your battle area, total power adds up to 40,000 or more. Place them into their owner's drop areas. Play this card from your hand. Alright. That is powerful. Double strike, dual attack, deflect. And he recurs, like, kind of. You press that up. Oh, wow. Then you've got King Piccolo, Time to Fight. EX Evolve, red King Piccolo with an energy cost of 3 or less. When a card evolves onto this card, add up to 1 red Namekian or Demon Clan, okay? Card with an energy cost of 4 or less other than copies of this card. 1 red Unison card with specified cost of 2 from your deck to your hand, then shuffle your deck. So this is going to be mad search. The EX Evolve for 1, wow. Once per turn, when this card is played or attacked, choose up to 1 red Demon Clan card from your battle area, and it gets plus 20,000 for the turn. Okay. Red. This is wild. Like, this set just popped already. King Piccolo, the new ruler. Double strike, permanent. If your leader card is red, this card gains plus 5,000 power, and your opponent cannot activate blocker skills in response to this card. Okay. Activate main. If you have a red Unison card in play with 3 more markers, play this card from your hand, and you can't play copies of this card. At the end of your turn, send this card to its owner's warp. Alright. I'm gonna skip over that last card. So that was just kind of amazing. Red already over here popping off, okay? And this video is already gonna get long, so I'm gonna put it into bite-sized little pieces. This is just absolutely crazy. I think we're gonna go over blue, and after going over blue, we might split it into part 2. Because I only got so much time before I need to mosey myself on. So the biggest reveal this time has got to be the appearance of Piccolo. His Unison bringing together Frieza and Cell for an Afterlife team up. Our first blue card is long-awaited Piccolo. That was kind of redundant. Look, Piccolo. When this card attacks, look up the top 2 cards from the top of your deck. Cool. And add up to 1 mono blue card amongst them to your hand. Then place the remaining cards at the top of your deck in any order. Choose up to 1 of your Piccolo cards with an energy cost of 3 or less and return it to the owner's hand. Okay. Awaken. When your life is at 4 or less, you may draw 1 card and switch up to 1 of your energy active mode. Now, Piccolo Penetrating Strike with the worst pose ever. When this card attacks, look up to 2 cards from the top of your deck, so it's the same effect. You can take a mono blue card amongst them to your hand. That's actually really wild instead of drawing. Now, The next thing he does though, you can take one of your Pycons with an energy cost of up to less than 3, up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or less and return it in his hand. So he bounces from your field and their field. Activate main once per turn. Look at up to 3 cards from top of your deck and put them back in any order. So he's a Scry Lord. It's kind of weird. He definitely fixes your deck, but you have to have the power in that deck to actually do things. So I'm here for it. I'll see what it does. So now you've got a 1-drop Sungoku Heavy Hitter. Barrier permanent. This card cannot be played from any area except for by skills. Activate main. If your leader card is a blue Pycon and you discard this card, look at the top 3 cards from the top of your deck, add up to 1 Mono Blue Sand or West Galaxy Warrior, which is, by the way, what Pycon is, and place them, or with energy cost 5 or less amongst them in your hand, or among them into your hand, and then place the remaining cards at the top of your deck in any order. Then you may place this card at the top of your deck from your drop area. You can activate, you can activate the activate main on this copies of skill for the turn. Okay, so you discard this card, scry the top 3. You can take a Pycon or a mono blue sand, which is cool, which is really cool with the cost of 5 or less, and then you just put this card on top of your deck. Okay, cool. Vegeta, Sentinel from Hell, blocker, permanent. Yeah, same thing. Main card, if your lead card is Pycon. Okay, so he has the same exact effect. Okay, and then you have this Pycon right here. If your leader card is a blue Pycon, when this card is played, draw 1 card and add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Okay, then choose 1 card in your hand and place it at the top of your deck. Okay. Auto Burst 1, so you can get rid of it immediately. If your leader card is a blue Pycon, when this card is removed from your battle area by a skill, if the card you placed in the drop area with this card was a blue Sungoku Vegeta, you may play it with its skills negated for the turn. Okay, so you can already see the play here. You can play this card, take a life, draw a card, stack a card, okay? Swing with your leader. Your leader is going to look at those cards, okay? But he's also going to bounce your, he's gonna look at the cards, gonna put them in any order, but he's also gonna bounce Pycon to your hand. After he bounces Pycon to your hand, you're gonna be able to activate Pycon's effect and play one of these guys for free. Okay. So, nice little perfect circle there, and you can see that there's the Gogeta fodder raring up in the background. Alright, now you got the Unison, Frieza and Cell, a match made in hell. You got Rejuvenate, once per turn, remove 4 markers from this card, okay? And place 1 card under this card into the owner's drop area, and then you can pay the skill cost. Place the top card of your deck into your life. Okay, so 4 counters is kind of really thick, but hey, we'll see. Auto, once per turn, when a card in the battle area is returned to its owner's hand by a skill, draw 1 card, then choose 1 card in your hand and place it at the top or bottom of your deck. Alright, so that's going to just be a once per turn thing. And then it's +1. You may choose 1 blue battle card from your hand with an energy cost of 1 and play it. So this is going to be how you cheat out these guys too. West Galaxy Revival. Activate main. If leader card is a blue Pycon, draw 2 cards, then choose 1 card in your hand and place at the top of your deck. Then switch up to 1 of your mono blue energy to active mode. Oof. You can activate the activate main skills and copies of this card for the turn. Activate main. If your leader card is a blue Pycon and you choose 1 of your blue Unison cards with a Rejuvenate skill, you then send this card from your drop area to the warp. Alright, and place the top card of your deck under the chosen Unison card, and you can activate the activate main skills. Okay, so either way, you're either stacking your Rejuvenate card, or you're drawing 2, stacking 1, which you then can add to your list of infinite scribes with this deck. That's tight. Now you can see the Gogeta card because you know what was going to happen. Barrier, dual attack, unique, and this is a sand that's 5 or less, so you can search it with those effects. Cats were doing weird things. If your leader card is a blue Pycon card and you place 1 blue Sungoku card and 1 blue Vegeta card with an energy cost of 1 from your deck to your drop area, okay, play this card from your hand. Alright, so you can search straight from deck. That's cool, and it costs 3 to do this. Activate main auto, or once per turn, burst 1 blue. If your leader card is a blue Pycon and you have 4 more energy, and if this card is placed in the drop area with a skill, was a blue Gogeta card, okay, with an energy cost of 8, played on top of this card. What? If you have 4 more in place, okay. So you can scry, set up your deck, and then activate this to essentially EX evolve from the top of your deck. You just have to stack the 8-drop Gogeta, and then you put it in, and then that happens. You have this Pycon. If your leader card is blue Pycon and you don't have a Gogeta card in play, with one of your cards returned from your hand or from your to your hand from your battlefield, play this card from your hand, and you can't play copies of this return. If you have 3 more energy, when this card is removed from your battle area by your opponent's skill or KO to activate the skill, at the start of your next main phase, you may pay double blue. If you do, choose up to 1 blue Gogeta card in your hand with energy cost of 5 and play it. Okay, so this guy is going to immediately cheat him out, and he is stalling for time. If he gets killed, he's going to cheat out Gogeta, the Demon Destroyer. That's hot. But now, you're actually getting over here to find this. So this is actually really cool because now we're finding uses for Miraculous Fighter SS3 Gogeta. We're giving him another target. So you've got Gogeta, Godspeed Demolisher, a double strike dual attack, you know, EX Evolve, 2 blue on a blue Gogeta with a cost of 5, or you can activate his effect if you stack this on top, mill it, put it on. Auto, once per turn, if your leader card is mono blue, when this card is played and your opponent activates a battle card skill, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards and return them to the owner's hand. Cool. If your leader card, auto, if your leader card is mono blue and you have 6 or fewer cards in hand, at the end of the opponent's turn, choose 3 cards in their hand. Your opponent chooses 3 cards in their hand and places the rest at the bottom of their deck in any order. Alright. Tell me why they just snuck Gogeta 7 in here, except not good. I mean, granted, he's got dual attack, he's got double strike, let's not forget that, but he doesn't have deflect. The other thing he's going to be able to do, though, he still has the motif of putting your hand down to 3 cards. It's just that he's way more conditional, and you have to be at a very low advantage point. But who knows, this deck may naturally run that low, so we're going to see. But he can evolve onto Miraculous Fighter SS3 Gogeta, which is critical and can swing as many times as you can activate its effect. He's got deflect, so hey, this card is going to come back in a big way. That's actually really cute. Now let's go over the Januba cards real quick, and then we'll wrap this up and move on to our part 2 video where we go over the other 3 colors. The other blue leader is Januba. Look at this. Add 1 card from your life to your hand. When this card attacks, choose it to 1 blue evil incarnate or demon card with an energy cost of 2 or less in your hand and play it. When this card is at 4 life or less, you may draw a card. Okay, so this card is going to be able to play with all the Januba cards if you so choose. Auto, when this card attacks, draw 1 card. Activate main once per turn. Place 1 card from your life into your drop area. Play up to 1 blue evil incarnate card with an energy cost of 2 or less from your energy. Interesting. Very interesting. You got a 30k vanilla, you got a 20k vanilla. This Januba right here, critical, activate main, 2 blue, place this card in its owner's drop area, play up to 1 skillless evil incarnate card with an energy cost of 3 or less from your deck, and shuffle it. So you can play these cards from your deck. Then you've got things like this, Januba, Bewitching Blow, critical and dual attack. That's always scary. At the end of your turn, send this card to its owner's warp. Activate main. If there are 3 more energy, if you have 3 more energy, you can choose one of your blue skill as battle cards with an energy cost of 2 or 3, return it to the owner's hand, and then play this card, right? And then you can't activate the activation or the activate main on other copies of this turn. So you can fish out the vanillas and then swing with the vanillas and bounce the vanillas to play this, or just bounce with the vanilla to play this because you don't want to be swinging with non-crit before crit anyway. Kind of cool. Soul Cleansing Machine. If your leader card is Evil Incarnate card, and one of your Evil Incarnate or Demon cards is played, place the top card of your deck under this card. Activate main. If there are 4 more cards under this card, you may place this card in its owner's drop area, play up to 1 blue skillless Evil Incarnate card with an energy cost of 3 or less from your deck in your drop area, or your drop area and shuffle your deck. So this is kind of like a Majin Buu's ball, except it's bringing out one of these. We'll have to see how the rest of the archetype goes. Alright, so you got the 5-star ball, Parasite Darkness. Here we go. If you have 2 or more energy and you choose one of your mono blue Januba cards with an energy cost of 3, place this card under it. Play up to 1 blue Januba Xeno card with an energy cost of 4 from your deck or hand on top of this chosen card in active mode and shuffle your deck. Cool. Critical. This is going to look at the Januba Dark Parasite. Critical. If your opponent has 2 or more energy, when this card attacks, your opponent may choose one of their battle cards and send it to the owner's warp. If they didn't, draw 1 card. Then switch up to 1 card of your blue energy to active mode. Okay. So that's interesting. Your opponent chooses a card to warp, and if they don't, you draw a card and switch on your card. So they probably will just do that just so you don't just get this effect. But then you have Januba the Rampaging Demon, which is this like real Xeno form. You know, critical and dual attack, 25k, EX Evolve for 1 blue. When this card evolves, draw 2 cards and switch this card to active mode. Well, okay, now that may seem simple. It's a lot of power on a card. It just is, okay? That's a lot of power. Januba Rampaging Demon. I can't really say anything else about that. That card for 1 energy is just going to let you draw 2 cards. He doesn't have deflect, so he can still be hurt by God Sealing, so that's his biggest flaw. But I mean, really, he's going to allow you to draw 2 cards, and then he's going to also be crit and dual attack. That's wild. So that is the blue cards and the red cards. There's going to be a couple videos coming out from this all today, at least as close today as possible, but we're going to go into the green, the yellow, the black, after this. We have a card list, we have some promo cards. There's gonna be a lot to go into. We might actually wrap the black with the promo cards, but hey, it is what it is. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy the content. Like I said, if you like it, think about hitting the subscribe button, and we're gonna go into a whole lot. There's so much to pick apart today. So thanks, and I'll see you later.